Howdy folks, this is Jethro. As the recording of this is Monday afternoon, just late afternoon, just got in from work. Just want to do a quick video. I got a couple things I want to run by y'all. So first things first, I got a little bit of a mail call here. I've got a couple of really cool shop cards in the mail, and just wanted to send a shout out to those guys. First off, there was William over at Ruckus Rods and Customs. Really cool shop card, does some really good work over there. If y'all aren't subbed to him, go check him out. I'm going to put links in the description for these guys. So really cool shop card. I like the hot rods, two Willies there. Cool card. I love the design of that, so that's cool. And speaking of loving the designs of it, y'all know this guy. Model cars with Glen. Try and get it without some glare on it. There we go, that's a little bit better. Great shop card there. I love that drawing that he's got on there. It's like a pencil sketch drawing, but it's awesome drawing. Love the hot rod, like the monster hot rod and the big old dragon driving it. That's such a cool card. And Glen's a great guy. A lot of fun to watch his videos. Just some really cool stuff on his channel. Does a lot of different stuff. So if you're not subbed to him, go check him out. And then I also wanted to just touch on the question that's kind of going around. Matt, I think, just came on with a video of just wondering how we choose what we build, and I guess also what we buy as far as model kits. So I thought the best way to do that is I just went and got a couple of old builds that I've had since probably the early 90s. I built these two just a long time ago, but they kind of are along the lines of how I choose these. And I got a couple of kits that I've picked up in the last year or so, so I'll just kind of go over why I picked those out. So we'll start with the old builds first of all. Basically just a little back history. Most of y'all know me fairly well that have been watching my videos, but those that don't, I'm an old car guy. I've always loved cars. I'm an older guy. I was born in 1960, so I grew up in the late 60s, early 70s, kind of the height of the muscle car era, and cars were just really cool back then. And then as far as the toys we had to grow up with, we had the Tonka trucks and Matchbox, and then the late 60s Hot Wheels came out, and those things were cool. So I know the Hot Wheels are still around, but the original releases on the Hot Wheels cars were just so cool. Something we'd never really seen things like that before in the out there. So they came out, just added fuel to the fire, we'll say. But so that I've loved muscle cars and hot rods and all that kind of stuff. And also my other influence has been stock car racing. I loved going to the stock car races as a kid, so that influenced greatly this first build that I have here to show you. It's an old 57 Chevy. I kind of painted it rough on purpose, and kind of dented it up and beat it up a little bit. This car, I bought this kit in a bundle of kits. I bought a bunch of kits from a guy that needed to get rid of them, and I guess he needed money or whatever. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but this one had some damage somewhere along the side. Somebody looked like laid a rag on the side with some paint thinner, mineral spirits, something, and kind of melted the side a little bit, and it was damaged. So it really didn't take much thought to say, I'll just build a stock car out of it, because you can always beat that up a little bit. It'd be cool. So that's what I did there. It's pretty basic build. Didn't really do a whole lot to it. No detail work or nothing. It's still got the exhaust in there and everything. So that's how much I just built it for a shelf, sitting on the shelf, because up until recently nobody ever saw my builds but me, so I didn't really worry about all the details. But that one, I put one wide rim on the right front because there was some racing divisions where I used to run. I ended up racing there later on when I go as a kid. That's what they ran, 57, 55 to 57 Chevys and Fords, and there was a lot of other, some Plymouths and Dodges and things like that, but mostly it was 57 Chevys and Fords. So that's what influenced that. It was just my love for stock car racing, and I had a damaged kit, so it was, you know, why not just salvage it and make a race car out of it. So that's one influence. This is another one here, another old build. This is an 86 Monte Carlo SS model kit. I don't remember whose kit this was. Revell monogram, one of those. Really good rendition of it. But what influenced me to build that is I had an 85 Monte Carlo SS at that time, back in the late 80s, early 90s. I had it all the way up through about 2000. I had that car for a long time. Really love that car. Great car, but that's what influenced that build. So most of my builds are influenced by my one-to-one, my love for cars and one-to-one. I've still got old cars and go to car shows all the time and really enjoy that. So then we get into what we buy. I picked this one up at JacksCon. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but I picked that one up. I just always loved the old Model A's and up into the early 30s. Ford, Chevys, any of them. I love the old coupes, and especially the hot rods when they're built into hot rods. I mean, the antiques are all original, are very nice, but I like the hot rods, so that's why I bought that. That's a great kit. You got a lot of options, you got a lot of decals with it, so I can do a lot of different things with that. So that's why I picked that one up. And then about within the last year or so, I picked up this one, a 68 Camaro Z28. I had, I think it was the second or third car I had was a 68 Camaro. It was not a Z28, but it was an old 68 Camaro. So I bought this thinking one day I'll build. That's one of the cars I'm missing out of my cars I've had that I've built. I've got most of them done. I haven't really had a great deal of cars because I keep them forever. So, but that's what influences me to buy and build them. Typically it's just they are cars that speak to me from my one-to-one experience, either racing, and I like drag racing too. I've built a few drag cars and things like that, but that's pretty much what makes me build what I build. I got a connection with a one-to-one car, and I like to build a scale model of it. And the other part of it is I've always built and worked on the one-to-one scale, and as I'm getting older, it's just I don't have the energy and don't really want to get out and work that hard. And it's a lot easier to build a little scale model, and you don't need a huge garage or a lot of storage to keep them. So a lot of reasons why building the model cars, it's just a lot of fun. It's relaxing, and the YouTube community is great. It's so much fun being able to share what I do and my passion for the cars. So just want to thank y'all, all of my subscribers, everybody. Just thank y'all for watching, and the comments. I really love the comments. That's one of my favorite things about doing the videos, is just the interaction with all you guys out there in the community. So just you guys keep up the good work, and keep posting the videos, and I'll keep watching them. Appreciate all you guys, and we're gonna call it a video. This is Jethro, over and out.